I'm listening to a whole host of different birds. There's definitely a mockingbird up in this evergreen over here, as well as a whole bunch of other birds out here that are concerned by my presence. All right, day 23 out here. You just heard my birds in my backyard. I try to make sure I have evergreens for the birds to nest in, plants for the birds to get berries from, and then I love my bird feeders and water. And one of the things that people don't think a lot about is that birds get diseases too, just like we do. And they worry about viruses and influenza. They don't worry about it, they're not aware, but we're aware. And as I was doing research, I realized that maybe I have my feeders too close together. So today I'm going to be moving some of my feeders further apart. And I'm also cleaning out my bird bath, which is right here. I have a bird bath, which I can see from my kitchen window. And then I also have a active water fountain where the birds come and get water during the summertime too. So to clean out the bird bath, I just did a little mix of some vinegar and water, warm water. And I'm just gonna pour a little bit in there. And then this is my bottle cleaner. I'll have to run it through the dishwasher afterwards, but I'm just gonna put that around there, scrub it in a little bit. And then I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit and then wash it out. And that'll help from the diseases that the birds may pick up in that stagnant water. If you can, try to clean out your water as often as possible. Oftentimes with a hose, it's just a matter of spraying it out and sometimes getting a little scrub down. With my bird feeders, earlier this season, I actually went through and took that linseed oil and went over all the woodwork on it. But I didn't clean the plastic and I didn't clean the grate underneath. And you can see, embarrassingly enough, all the crud that builds up underneath there over the year. And so I'm gonna clean all this out and wipe it down with some of the vinegar water again to try and reduce any bacteria or anything that might transmit disease. All right, I've cleaned out my bird bath, fixed the bird feeders. I moved a new feeder up to the corner over there, spread them all out, so that's great. And then another thing about the bird baths is that a lot of times you see them flopping around and the water doesn't sit evenly. Try to put them on a big stone underneath and that'll make them more stable. The reason why I'm inspired to do all this right now is because my goldfinches have returned. They're not mine, but I love seeing them every single year. Definitely tells me spring's here. And so I have two thistle feeders on right near the windows so I can see them when they're feeding at the feeders. Anyways, I hope you guys get out, enjoy some birds, and think about stewarding the outside. Hope you're all well.